See if we can get a program tagline here. If you're just joining us, or if you've been out here for a while, you're watching Windy City Runway Live, non-stop plane spotting here from Chicago O'Hare International Airport. We're going to be here for the next couple hours, bringing you anything that comes our way on runway 10 Center here at the big airport in the second city. I want to thank you guys for watching. As of lately, we've been capturing a lot of butter landings, those E-jets. Super smooth. I would say, let's see, I got a thermometer out here. It's in the 50s. It's getting colder. We're going to be out here for a while. So I've got the hand warmers, the toe warmers, everything bundled up. So after the sun sets, we can be out here for a few more hours. Get you some information here. Let's go pan to our west. Zoom in on it. It's a little windy. All right, you're looking at United Airlines Flight 766 coming in from San Jose. 737-800. See if there's anything coming in after that. Yeah, we've got another American Eagle. It's been an American Eagle fest after this guy. Let's see if we can see him. Yeah. There he is. American Eagle Flight 3393 from St. Louis. Coming in on another E-jet. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and pan into Terminal 5, the international terminal, and let's see who we've got parked. I think I see KLM on the move. I do. I see KLM on the move, probably making its way to the gate. Let's pan over just a little bit. Let's see, we got a British Airways tail. If we keep panning dead center past the string of lights, that's an Iberia tail. We'll follow this departing American. Let's see, we got Emirates back there, Air France, Scandinavian, Royal Jordanian, and that's Swiss. So at some point we'll be seeing, hopefully, many of those departing here. You know, but right before we started streaming, I was kicking myself because we missed a Queen land over here. But you know what? You can't get them all. And I may have spoken too soon. This one's not going to be in front of us, but is that what I think it is out there? Is it? From afar, this looks like a Queen, but got a Star United, Star Alliance livery on United here. Wonder where that's coming from. I'll take a look in a sec. Second, we will see it disappear. All right. Oh, okay. Now we know where that guy came from here. Our Star Alliance livery is United Airlines Flight 959 from London Heathrow, 767-300 ER. Well, there we go. On the north side, I thought I saw Qatar somewhere. Let's go ahead and look around. Not seeing it. Oh. There they are. There's Austrian and Qatar. Qatar's going to Doha. Supposed to have departed at 4:55, so that's running late. And then Austrian's probably also late. Yeah, supposed to get out of here at about 5:20. That one's going to Vienna. Sorry, I'm looking at flight radar and I'm not keeping the planes in the frame. You're gonna notice we'll pan just a little bit to our left and we've got this 727 in front of us, and they use this aircraft to practice de-icing. It is going to be that time of year pretty shortly where it is going to get below freezing and it's going to get cold, and they're going to need to bust out the de-icing crew for actual practical purposes. Let's pan back over here because I think Austrian is taken off. Where did I just see that plane? Ah, here we go. right. And that's Austrian Airlines Flight 66 going off to Vienna. Boeing 777-200ER. We got a nice bank turn there. All right, Auf Wiedersehen. Let's go back here on the ground. I think we got a United 777 somewhere over here. There it is, 787. This one came in really fast, so fast I didn't have enough time to adequately prepare. Oh. We'll go back to Atlas. Let's stay on this. That Atlas is going to be taken out pretty soon, I bet. All right, so that's American Airlines Flight 1720. It's an international flight that American Flight 1720 just arrived from Puerto Vallarta. 737-800. 25 years old. Okay, there's that Atlas Queen that we're gonna stay on. We've got nothing super noteworthy coming in, as far as I can tell, so we'll stay on this Queen. Let's get some info. This is Atlas Air 9234 going to Seoul. It's going to head out in just a few minutes. Well, we got a United 777 that's landing in front of us. I think it's safe to say that it's picking up now here. It's about 5:40 p.m. here in the Central Time Zone. This is our last longish night before the sun sets, before we turn the clocks back. All right. I actually see another queen just off to my left, but that was a turn and burn right there. The mini version. All right, Atlas Air in flight 9234 off to Seoul. All that engine noise is being produced by another 747 that's going to be taken off here shortly. So we are going to go change our focus from our Atlas flight to Seoul. Western Global Flight 4871 just arrived here from Anchorage, Alaska. It's a Boeing 747-400. We got another 777 about to land here. So I think this Western Global Queen is going to yield for this United flight from Orlando. Here it is. That's United Flight 1828 from Orlando, Florida, a Boeing 777-200ER. And we're going to take the Queen right now. Right in front of us. How close can we get? That's pretty darn close. Well, it's been a minute since I checked the chat, so let me go ahead and take a look at this once this queen rolls down a little bit further. We don't see that often when we're out here live, so it's always a treat. To see these 747s up so close. It's gonna make a right turn. This is a freight cargo area just over to my right here. See you later. They're lighting up the international terminal, pretty much turning the lights on everywhere here at the airport. Let's pan over to our left. Here's our 777 from Orlando. This plane looks old. I wonder how old it is. 23 years. December of 2000, this 777 was delivered. Just hearing on the news of all of the issues going on with Boeing. And then not to mention, we know that there's some drama going down with Spirit. I am not sure what the status is on Spirit's bankruptcy filing. If they filed, what's going on with Spirit, but we'll go ahead and take Spirit because we don't know how long they're going to be around for. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and ask some of my fellow plane spotters over to my right, see if they know what the current status is on Spirit Airlines. 1 second, guys.
Hey, Richard? Richard, do you by any chance know what the current status is on Spirit Airlines? Did they file?
We'll get back to you guys on that. Let's see. Alright, well, you're looking at Spirit Airlines Flight 1068 from Los Angeles. It's a Boeing. No, it is not. It's an Airbus A321. And the plane that just flew right in front of the camera was United Flight 403 from Fort Lauderdale, if I can speak. It is about dusk right now. The sun is set. The wind has picked up just a little bit here. (5:51 p.m. in the Central Time Zone. we are going to go ahead and pan over to the tower in the Hilton for right now. I want to say hi to everybody who's in the chat. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, it is a little bit cloudy. The clouds are starting to move in, and it's not like, you know, these puffy cumulus clouds. It's these really high, I don't know if you would want to call them cirrus clouds, but there is a level of smog here. Go ahead and pan over to my right because we've got some heavies over here. All right, come on. There we go. I have this feeling that our Air China Cargo 777 freighter is going to be doing the same thing that Western Global Queen did a few minutes ago. We're out here on a Saturday night because tomorrow we're supposed to get some rain. And it'll start out in the Chicago area as some light showers mid-morning, and then it's going to turn into a consistent rain throughout the rest of the day. Not a very ideal time to go out here in plain spot. This is Air China Cargo Flight 8443 that just got here from Anchorage, Alaska. 777 freighter. It was supposed to arrive I believe it was supposed to arrive here earlier this morning. It was supposed to arrive here at 9:15 a.m. Now, I've been late, but I haven't been 10 hours late or something like that. There are a variety of reasons why. Planes run late. Something's about to land in front of us while that Air China Cargo waits. We've got a United Express E-Jet. Sorry about that. The United Express E-Jet is coming in from Charleston, South Carolina. It's United Flight 3460 on an E-Jet, an Embraer E175. Our internet is holding up pretty well. I know it's been dropping every once in a while, so I apologize for that. We have another arrival that we're going to get this time. We're not missing this one. That noise you're hearing is that Air China Cargo 777 freighter powering up to cross the runway here. And that's United Airlines flights. United Airlines flight 26, 27 from Tampa. A321 Neo. Zooming out here because Air China Cargo is going to pay us a visit. Hey guys, I'm back. I was just talking to my fellow plane spotter here, Richard, asking him about what the deal is with Spirit Airlines. And so Spirit Airlines has, according to him, and I trust him, he knows his stuff. According to him, Spirit Airlines has not filed for bankruptcy. And maybe if you have flown Spirit in the past and have tried to fly recently, I've actually heard this. I'm going to pan out and get this arrival and talk to you about Spirit Airlines. But they've started to really kind of cut back on their routes. They've canceled some routes apparently. They're selling aircraft. Financially, though, Spirit Airlines is really not in good shape. There was a merger. I believe it was proposed. There were so many proposals. I was hearing JetBlue was going to merge with some airline. Frontier with Frontier, or I'm getting them all mixed up. I'll have to get that information for you. But yeah, mergers were definitely circulating, and I can't remember which airline wanted to merge with which. But anyway, doesn't look good for Spirit Airlines. That's the bottom line. Okay, who do we got coming in right now? As the sun sets, the autofocus is... You'll notice the autofocus is going to struggle from time to time. Looking at United Flight 2386 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on a Boeing 737-3, 900 ER. What am I saying? How old is this plane? It's only a 9-year-old plane, delivered in April of 2015. Who that is, but I don't have time to look. We're gonna pan down to ground level here. Where's the terminal? Here we go. Well, if you're just joining us, you're watching Windy City Runway Live. This is a relatively newer live plane spotting channel based out of the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. We're broadcasting live from Chicago O'Hare on a increasingly chilly night with a little bit of a south wind that's kind of turning more from the southwest. We've captured a couple of close-ups. If you go back a little bit, we saw a Western Global 747 taxi right in front of us, as well as, I think it was China Southern Cargo. I can't remember. Air China Cargo, I think it was. 777 freighter went right in front of us. If you're just hanging out, we just want to say hello. Let's go back to the main program here. It is just after 6 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone. I think, if my memory serves me correct, this is our last day or last evening before we go switch into standard time. Daylight savings time is going to end pretty soon. Let's go ahead and pan over a little bit to the international terminal. Now that it's all lit up. You can see all the tails there. I'm going to take a quick break right now. I'm going to leave this up. And I need to go get myself some hand warmers from the car. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll just be a minute or so. You can kind of take a look to see who we've got over here. I will be right back. That's coming in from DFW. Change our camera settings. Let's see. That's better. United Flight 2497 coming in from Washington. And a little A319. You can really hear those birds in the background. These are killdeers. That's the name of the bird. This is Viva Aerobus coming in from Guadalajara. That's United Flight 2365 coming in from St. Thomas on a 737 MAX 8. And we're entering a stage of a lot of narrow body aircraft. See if there's anything big coming up on radar. Got an E-Jet coming in from Charlottesville. And we indeed have Aer Lingus Flight 125 coming in from Dublin in 2 minutes. On an Airbus A330-200. Here's that United flight from Charlottesville. Little E-Jet. Over there, I think that's Iberia. All right, I better get the camera ready here. That's Iberia. Right, here comes Aer Lingus, Dublin. That's Aer Lingus Flight 125 from Dublin and an Airbus A330 completing a 7-hour and 51-minute flight from Dublin. And we got a 777 coming in from LAX. Let's go over here. 1969 from LAX. It's a 777-200. 28-year-old 777 delivered in August of '96. There's Aer Lingus. And I think Iberia is going to be taking off soon. That might be it. There's Iberia. This is Iberia Flight 342, going to be taking off to Madrid in a few minutes here on an Airbus A330. This is going to be an 8-hour and 45-minute flight. I've been on this flight twice. Both times had very pleasant experiences in Iberia. Iberia Flight 342 off to Madrid. Here's our United 777 from LAX. Getting decently close to us. There, that's better. Looky here. Here's Air France. Gonna be going back to Paris in a little bit. Oh. I know some of you have been sending messages in the live chat. I'm gonna get to those in a little bit here. I want to figure out what Air France is going to be doing, and then I'm going to take a look and see what you guys have sent. Yeah, this is Air France flight 137 taking off to Paris in a few minutes. It's an Airbus A350-900. It's gonna be about a 9-hour flight. Maybe a little bit longer. Oh, there's Iceland in front of Air France. We'll take Iceland for a little bit. But not for long, because I think Air France is going to be taken off momentarily. That's my guess. At some point, I want to try to get live ATC going in the background. And there we go. We're going to keep the camera parked right there for now. Just want to say thank you to Ernesto. Thank you for subscribing. If you're still on the stream, I can answer your question. I'm the host, Scott. Just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. You're watching Windy City Runway Live, a new plane spotting live stream channel. I'm going to try to do a live stream every weekend from the Windy City, Chicago O'Hare International Airport. We're on the south side of the airport right now, looking at the main tower and the Hilton O'Hare. I really hope you guys are enjoying the sights and sounds tonight. It is getting cold, but don't you worry, I'm going to be out here for probably another hour. bringing you non-stop live plane spotting. Harley Cop says, looks like total chaos on the runways. At this time of night, it really does. There are so many different taxiways from our vantage point that we can see. It looks like planes are crisscrossing all over the place. This is the evening rush here. We've got another flight coming in. Let's go ahead and take that right now. Come on, camera, you can do it. There you go. That's Frontier Flight 1441 coming in from Atlanta. There it is. On an Airbus A320. And on the tail, you might have caught it as it came on in. It's Watson, the key deer. It's really hard to see from this vantage point. I really do like that Frontier does that. Oh, we can see it. Here we go. This is as far. I think we're back. I hope so. We're having some internet issues. It's back just in time for Turkish Airlines. This is Turkish Airlines Flight 5 from Istanbul. Let's see, I got a question here. Let's see, Andy Frank says, hey Scott, are you going to be there tomorrow until like 9:30 or 10? Mom is landing from Baltimore, Washington. You know what, Andy? I'm sorry I'm not going to be here tomorrow night. It's going to be raining pretty hard. If it wasn't, I definitely would try to get out here and catch your mom's flight coming in. Really sorry about that. Just adjusting some settings here. As we look at Turkish taxiing down the runway. Did you know? Did you know that according to, and this is the information I have from Flight Radar 24, according from the information that I have on Flight Radar 24, Chicago O'Hare services something like 58 different countries around the world. I did not know that. I'm glad that our internet signal has improved. Out of all of the international flights here that service O'Hare, I think I'm the most interested, I'm the most intrigued about one day maybe taking a flight to Istanbul on Turkish Airlines. It's getting pretty close to us here. It's gonna make a right-hand turn to the north side of the airport, probably going to, actually, it's probably gonna loop around here and head to Terminal 5, where it will park at the gate. Let's see if it makes another right-hand turn. Let's see. Not sure. There's a little bit of a lull in our arrival traffic right now, but we do have a couple that are coming in. Let's see. Oh, there's Aer Lingus from Dublin. See those two aircraft in the same frame. Yeah, so here we go. Turkish is going to make a right-hand turn and follow Aer Lingus down to Terminal 5. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and check out our next arrival. Oh, our next arrival happens to be Spirit Airlines Flight 1037 from Detroit. Let's go ahead and catch it as it comes in from the west here. Like I said before, that Spirit Airlines Flight 1037 from Detroit, Michigan, on an Airbus A320. This doesn't look like it's that old of a plane. It's only 8 years old. Somebody's taken off. Our next arrival here is a flight from Liberia. United Flight 1121 from Liberia. I have never been to Liberia, and I was pretty surprised. I've never seen that destination. We're an airline to service that destination here from O'Hare. Next up, we got a 737 MAX 8 coming in from San Jose. It's United Airlines flight 1952. And here it is. Oh, well, here's our first go-round of the night. Go round. You know, there was something that was telling me, I wonder if this one was going to go around. The space in between these two flights, these two aircraft, was a little bit too tight, a little bit too close. So I wonder if that's why the pilot elected to go around. I wonder if that flight from Liberia didn't get off the runway in time. We'll see. Maybe when we get live ATC, hopefully next time or the time after, we'll get to hear what everybody's talking about. Here we go. Yeah, Liberia, Costa Rica. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pan over to our west because we've got another flight coming in. Listen to those thrust reversers. Reverse engine. This is Lufthansa flight 434. Coming in from Munich, Germany. An Airbus A350-900. This is only a 5-year-old plane. just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, I'd really like to go to Germany one day. Lufthansa flies their 747s during the summer into O'Hare. And as far as I know, Lufthansa is the only airline that will fly passenger 747s into O'Hare. The 747 program was officially sunsetted this year. The last 747 freighter was delivered, I can't remember which month, but I believe it was to Atlas Air. We see a lot of Atlas Air cargo planes here. We saw a couple of them take off this afternoon, this evening. We've been out here for approximately, how long have we been going? We've been out here for 2 hours and 20-ish minutes. So we've got this Lufthansa flight from Munich, Germany, and I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at flight radar. Typically, Lufthansa also flies an Airbus A340 in from Frankfurt. But as the airlines as the airlines kind of switch to a fall schedule, I'm not sure if they still have that flight. Coming in this late at night. Who are we missing now? This is Delta. Coming in hot. That was Delta Flight 2879 from Atlanta. Boeing 737-900ER. I had a feeling it was either going to be from Atlanta or Minneapolis. Let's go back to our A350, our Lufty A350. Hallo, herzlich willkommen to everybody on this Lufthansa flight. What is that behind? Oh, that's an American retro livery behind our A350. Yeah, sorry guys, I think we're having an internet issue right now. Hopefully we can get out of it. I think we're back. Yes, we are indeed back. arrival coming in. From where? Another flight from San Jose, California. United Flight 1952. Now arriving. You know, the wind has died down. The camera shake is because I'm shivering. It's getting cold out here. What? You know, what a crazy couple of days. It was in the 80s here in Chicago a few days ago. It was one of the warmest Halloweens on record, if I'm remembering my statistics right. And now we're pretty seasonably average here. Yeah, this is a newer Boeing 737 MAX 8. And I think here is that American Airlines retro livery taken off. We'll take this for now. It's hard to see. Yeah, it is pretty hard to see. And what do you look at that? There's Istanbul. Or Turkish Airlines from Istanbul, pulling into the gate right now. Oh, I've got some new info for everybody here. Remember we were talking about United Airlines flight 1952 from San Jose, California? This plane that you're looking at right now, we just landed, we just caught it land here, but this was the plane that went around a couple, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago. We're having some, sounds like some audio feedback here. There's so many different signals flying around all over the place. Air traffic control, walkie-talkies, radios, so we could get some interference from time to time. But I'm glad to know that this United flight from San Jose, the one that went around earlier, is on the ground safely. And go-rounds are a pretty routine thing that pilots are trained to do. Coming in next is United Flight 1791 from SFO. Let's go ahead and zoom out. There it is. Boeing 737-900 ER. Let's see how our Lufthansa flight from Munich, Germany is doing. Is it, there's our Delta flight from Atlanta. You know, I wonder, let's pan over here. There it is. I wonder if they don't have a gate open for our A350. It's quite possible. So this is where our Lufthansa A350 is parked right now. It is technically the, it's just on the outside. Here, I'll get back to that. Let's take this. You know, when we have a special livery on our hands, that takes a little bit of a priority. American Airlines flight 1076 in the America West retro livery. All the way here on the right corner of the right part of your screen. It's an Airbus A321, and it was delivered 10 years ago in May of 2014. We'll get back to what I was saying about our Lufthansa flight, but you can see, here it is, that American West livery. Tailed it up real nice. When that American retro livery flight taxis closer to us, we'll go back to it. Oh, okay. Sometimes what'll happen is planes will kind of temporarily park over here in this area that it used to be, and that is the de-icing area. My guess is that a gate has finally opened up. And right now we're gonna go pan over to our left to catch British Airways flight 297 from London Heathrow. And here it is. -10 Dreamliner. Finishing about a 7-hour and 40-minute flight across the Atlantic Ocean. You know, last summer, summer of 2023, British Airways was flying their Airbus A380 into O'Hare. And that is something that I'm hoping, I don't think they will, but I'm hoping that they will bring that back, because that was a sight to see. Yeah, Ernesto says penalty box. That's a good one. So anyway, we were talking about this over here. Let's pan back over to the de-icing area. You're going to see this 727 here. This is where planes will go over to get de-iced. And so if there's a gate that is not available for an aircraft, what I've seen is I've seen the aircraft kind of hang out here until something opens up, and then they make their way back to the gate. I see something moving over here. Oh, it's a Lufthansa A350. I thought it had made more progress by now. Now it's moving. We do have another United flight from Sarasota coming in from, oh yeah, from Sarasota. United flight 572. Now that I'm looking at my flight radar app here, our A350 seems to be moving along pretty well. Let's go ahead and get this flight. This is a 737-700. Welcome. Here's British Airways, making its decently long journey to likely Terminal 5, but we'll see. We'll see if British Airways has to make a pit stop in the quote-unquote penalty box. I think somebody's taken off over here. Yeah, somebody is. Let's see. I can't take a look right now to see where this American Airlines flight is going. Gonna leave it right here because British Airways is gonna go right in front. Here it is. Let's see, John H says we got NCA Cargo 747. To keep my eye out for it. Now it's possible that it might be on the north side because we are on the south side. Oh no, I see it. It's lit up here. I see exactly what you're talking about, John. And and it really wouldn't make any sense for them to send that. That Nippon Cargo Airlines 74 to the north side. So yeah, we'll probably catch a takeoff here. Catch it taking off. Yeah, they don't really have any lights on in this British Airways 787 here. Okay. I would love to stay with it, but I'm going to go ahead and take a look to see where our Nippon Cargo Airlines Flight 141 is going to be moving. It looks like it's finally on the move now. Now there's a couple seconds of delay here. So if you're following this yourself on Flight Radar 24, which is the app that I use to track all of the aircraft movements, there is a Queen rolling, and it looks like it's going to be making our way down here. Let's cross our fingers. We're looking at Nippon Cargo Airlines Flight 141 that will be departing sooner than later off to Tokyo Narita. It's a 747-800 freighter. And hopefully we will get to see it take off here. Well, let's see. It just turned a little bit towards the east. Oh, we might be able to see it all the way down here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There it is. There it is. Just want to say thanks to John for the tip-off on that, as I'm trying to juggle a couple different things. Here it is. And guess what? It's making its way towards us here. Now this 747 is a cargo 747. It was scheduled to depart O'Hare at 1:45 p.m. So this one's a little behind as well. This 747 is about 13 years old. This one is one of the bigger 74s. It's a 747-800. And as we watch this, I'm gonna go ahead and check something out real quick, because I think, let's see, oh, we've got plenty of internet bandwidth available for us to use here. Tokyo Narita. You know, All Nippon Airways doesn't just do cargo out of O'Hare. You can, as far as I am aware, you can take a nonstop flight to Japan. Although I have been told, and don't quote me on this, I think that it may stop at LAX before it goes to Japan. But I have seen flights take off directly to Japan. Passenger commercial flights. Well, here it is. This should be exciting. I'm looking off to my west, and I see one light that's headed this way. Let's check out what might be headed our way real quick. While our 747 waits here. We have a flight that's going to be coming in from Lincoln, Nebraska. Yeah, our internet is going in and out again. That's okay. I think it's back. There we go. There we go. If you are just tuning in, you are watching Windy City Runway Live. This is a live plane spotting channel based out of Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Right now, we're looking at Nippon Cargo Airlines Flight 141 about to take off to Tokyo Narita. But in the meantime, hope all of you who are watching are doing good this Saturday evening. Now that our flight from Lincoln, Nebraska has landed, our cargo queen is making its way to the departure runway, which would be 10 left here at O'Hare. We do have another flight coming in. This one is kind of hear it. It's United Flight 5112 arriving from Salina on a CRJ 200 LR. Okay, I think our Nippon Cargo Airlines is gotten the go ahead. Clear for takeoff. And on its way to Tokyo Narita. Safe travels. See you later. It is really incredible seeing all the different lights here out at O'Hare Field. Just the whole horizon is basically just lit up, kind of like a Christmas tree. You can see over here we've got the Fashion Outlets of Chicago. In case you don't know, O'Hare is actually pretty far away from downtown Chicago. It's on the northwest side of the city, surrounded by suburbs, but the actual airport is considered to be legally part of the city of Chicago. It is patrolled by Chicago police. But if you step anywhere outside of the airport, you are either going to be in Rosemont, which we're looking at Rosemont right now. The Fashion Outlets of Chicago are in Rosemont. You might be in Elk Grove Village. Elk Grove Village is another suburb. Bensonville is on the south and the west side of the airport. I think I'm missing one more municipality. That's just a fun fact. And if you ever fly into the city and need to find a way to get downtown, the cheapest way is to take the blue line from O'Hare. There's an L stop inside the airport. You can also take the Metra. There's a Metra station. The service is very infrequent. And then you could always take an Uber or a taxi to downtown. And I think John has some more information for us. We're going to go ahead and take this arrival. I'll get you the information in a little bit. in case you're unfamiliar with the Chicago O'Hare, I guess, air traffic activity. O'Hare is hubs for two major domestic airlines. If you haven't guessed it, United is one of them and American is the other. Let's see, John says Cargolux 747 from Anchorage, about 27 minutes away. It's probably going to be maybe a little bit sooner than 27 minutes away, since I've probably, it's been a few minutes since he's sent that message. I do appreciate you, John, for giving me the heads up. I think this is United Airlines. This is coming in from Tampa. I'm gonna go ahead and find that Cargolux 747 that John's talking about. I can't find it right now. We'll go back and take a look at the International Terminal, Terminal 5. Hope you guys are having a great day, a good evening from wherever you're watching. And once again, in case you just tuned in, you're watching Windy City Runway Live, live plane spotting from the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. We're broadcasting live right now from O'Hare International Airport on the southwest side of the airport. Hope you're enjoying the sights and sounds of the arrivals that we're capturing on our cameras. And that, everybody, is United Flight 2406. There it is. That just landed here from Washington Dulles. Oh, here, that's better. Sometimes you forget that your graphics are on the screen. Sorry about that, guys. Well, if you ever visit Chicago, you gotta go to... there's just so much good food in the city. And there's so many, like, hole-in-the-wall places out here in the suburbs and in the city. I didn't grow up in the city. I grew up in the southwest suburbs. But the food is really, 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 really good. Gotta get some deep dish pizza. Oh, we have another Spirit Airlines flight 176 from San Juan. All right, another international flight. I'll pan over there in a second. from our friends and neighbors, San Juan, Puerto Rico. There we go. We're looking back at Terminal 5. On the left side of your screen, there's a large plane. Oh no, that's United. I'm trying to keep tabs to see if our Airbus A350 Lufthansa flight from Munich, Germany makes its way over there, but I think that what they actually do is they put them in one of the domestic terminals. I think when they, sometimes, that's what I've seen. We'll see. Yes, John, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. John H says, great camera work and camera. Let's go ahead and get this flight coming in. Doing the best I can. Sometimes we get a little shake in the camera because of my shivering. Okay, let's go back. How about this? Swing around here so you guys can see. We do have some planes coming in. This is what it looks like. Panning out to our west. An arc of lights. You know, EVA Air Flight 56 from Taipei, Taiwan is going to be here in about 10 minutes. We'll be here for that, for sure. And right ahead of that is Cargolux flight. Let's see, 5485 from Anchorage, just like you were saying, John. Yeah, we'll be here for those. go ahead and take a look. Swing back here. Oh, we'll catch this one. Yeah, United. And that's United Flight 2665. I think from Reagan. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, from Reagan National in Washington, D.C. It's an Airbus A320. Yeah, I know, guys. We're having another internet issue. Yeah, thanks for sticking with us through our internet connectivity issues we've been having. The signal here at the airport where I'm at is not the best. But you know what? We make do with what we have. Yes, Aiden says EVA Air is at 10,000 feet. So I think it's going to be Cargolux first, then EVA. And I hope, I really, really, really hope that they don't send either of those to the north side of the airport, because then we really won't get a good vantage point. You just watched Fly Through the Frame, United Flight 1535 from Santa Ana, California on a Boeing 737-800. I've been to Santa Ana, California. It's a very nice place. Lots of friendly people in Santa Ana. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pan all the way to my right here because we haven't done this yet. Oh, can you not see? Oh. Huh. We're looking for the Chicago skyline. Here's FedEx. Here it is. There is our beautiful skyline here. Lit up in purple tonight. Got the Willis Tower. I still call it the Sears Tower over here. Moving on to our left. It's a little hazy tonight. You can see we're right by FedEx. And so sometimes if FedEx lands here, they'll taxi right in front of us. It's pretty cool. All right, we do have another arrival here. see who it is. It's United Flight 4764 from Kansas City, Missouri. As another plane takes off. So here's what we're doing. We are waiting very patiently for two heavy aircraft. We are waiting for yeah, the internet is really trying my patience here. All right. Yeah, it looks like Eva Air is going to land on Southside. Thanks, Aiden. And John 747 is 10 minutes away. Yep, I see them both here on radar. We have a flight right now that's landing from San Juan, another flight from San Juan. That's it right there. And then right behind that flight from San Juan is going to be United Flight 2000 from Orlando. And then after that, it's Cargolux. Let's go ahead and swing over. I think everybody that Cargolux and Eva Air are going to be our finale for the evening, so stay tuned. Just wanted to let everybody know. Okay. Aircraft on the right. That's United Flight 2000 coming in from Orlando. Aircraft in now what is to be the middle of the three. That is Cargolux, Flight 5485 from Anchorage, 747 cargo freighter. And then behind it, now the furthest in the distance, that is Eva Air 56 coming in from Taipei. Here's Flight 2000 from Orlando, 737. Oh, coming in really fast. A little bumpy. Okay. And now all eyes. Okay. Internet. Stay connected for this. Here it is. On short final right now, it's Cargolux. Making its final approach in from Anchorage, Alaska. was really hoping for some better camera work, but my monitor just died on me in the worst possible time. Ah. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. I'm sorry, guys. I was not expecting that. So I have this monitor that I use to help me see because the little viewfinder on my camera is barely anything. And of course, it dies right when Cargolux is landing. So let's go ahead and switch that out so we don't mess this up for EVA Air. We're gonna pan over to, let's just go over there for right now. Switch this out. Worst time possible. The literal worst time possible. Okay. All right, we're back in business. This is EVA Air coming in from Taipei, Taiwan. Okay, I feel better. And like I said before, that's EVA Air Flight 56 from Taipei, Taiwan on a 777-300ER, completing a 12-hour and 30-minute flight. And just to the left is Cargolux, which I did the best I could with that Cargolux landing. Looks like Cargolux is going to yield for EVA as it begins its long journey to the terminal, followed by Cargolux. I think we'll stay on these two aircraft for a little bit longer. About to enter the frame just from the left is United Flight 2360 from LAX. We'll zoom back in on our two heavies that just landed here that we've all been waiting for a while now. There they are. Cargolux needs to light up its tail wings so we can see it. Let's pan over to Eva. Eva has its tail lit up. I like that. Let's see, John's also mentioning that Katara is taxiing right now. We would definitely like to get that departure if we can. Let's go wide. Let's see where Qatar is. Yeah, okay. There's a saying, one more plane. Want to say hello to Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for sticking with us. I mentioned that our finale tonight was going to be the arrival of Eva Air and the Cargolux Queen, but I think I have enough battery power left to stay for the departure of Qatar. On its way to Doha. So yes, for real this time. Our last shot is going to be, our last aircraft is going to be Qatar taking off for Doha, and that'll be in the next 5-ish, maybe 10 minutes. But what you're looking at is Eva Air that just landed. We've got a Delta flight that's about to land. Let's see if we can maybe get some of that. There it is. You know what? We're going to stay on the Cargolux Queen. This plane just came from Anchorage, Alaska. Cargolux is based out of Luxembourg. Oh, no, it shut off all of its lights, almost all of them. Okay. Let's see if we can find Qatar. That's it right there. Here it is. Okay, guys, yeah, for real this time because my batteries are about to die. This is Qatar Flight 726. Qatar Flight 726, which will be departing shortly for Doha, Qatar on a 777-300ER. Sarah, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing very well. I'm cold, but I'm cold, but I'm happy to bring you the sights and sounds here so that you don't have to endure what I think is now maybe low 40s, Low 50s, upper 40s. Could be colder. We got Frontier trying to steal the spotlight. Oh, we have a little owl. Sarah, I hope you're doing well too. Stick with this aircraft. Yes, John says 12-hour, 40-minute flight back to Doha. Oh, 12 hours. The longest flight I've been on was probably not this past summer, but the summer before. I think no, that's not. Longest flight I've been on is probably about 9-hour flight, and that I was crawling out of my skin. Crawling out of my skin. We're having some audio issues here. Earlier we watched Iberia take off from Madrid. That's about an 8-hour and 45-minute flight. That was a long one. I don't know if I could be on a flight for longer than 9 hours. This 12-hour, 40-minute flight to Doha is going to be pretty long. But actually, Emirates has a daily flight between Dubai and Chicago, and I think that's even longer. And Royal Jordanian has got a flight to Amman and back here, and that I think is around the same time. It's like 14 hours or something like that. Okay. Well, Qatar's taking its time, but this is going to be potentially a full runway departure here. I mean, it's going all the way to the end of 10 left. Let's see, Aaron, right now, it's about 8:11 p.m. Central Time in Chicago. For those of you who just tuned in, and for those of you who have been hanging out with us for a while now, just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope that you enjoyed the sights and sounds of O'Hare as we take a look at Qatar Airways flight. Gosh, it's around here. Qatar Airways flight 726 taking off to Doha. Engines are just so powerful. We'll have a safe journey, have a comfortable flight. Like we said before, 12 hours and 40 minutes. Whew. Well, what a night. I'm going to go ahead and pan back down to Tower and the Hilton O'Hare. I hope everybody on Qatar Airways Flight 726 has a comfortable flight. That is going to do it for us tonight. I know a lot of you are just joining us. Oh, it's 9:12 in Cleveland, says Sarah. You know what? Let me see how much battery I have left. If you just joined us, I've been saying this for maybe the past hour, that I'm gonna end the stream soon. But you know what? Since more of you are joining the stream, I think I can go for a little bit longer. If you just joined, you're watching Windy City Runway Live. I'm your host, Scott. And you were looking at the main ATC tower at Chicago O'Hare and the Hilton America, Chicago O'Hare International Airport. We just watched Qatar Airways Flight 726 take off to Doha. And we do have a couple of aircraft that are lined up here. We've got a United E-Jet. We've got a United, looks like a 737 in the Star Alliance livery. And Air Canada. And landing in front of us is going to be a Southwest flight. I don't know where it's coming in from. I'll see if I can get that information to you. But anyway, I've been saying that this is going to be the flight to Doha was the last one. After I said that EVA Air were going to be the last flights, but I have just a little bit left on my battery, and I'd be happy. Oh, man. Internet is down. Sorry if you didn't catch that. Yeah, the internet is really terrible here. So we're doing the best we can. Thanks, Aiden. Yeah, Southwest flight is from Dallas Fort Worth, DFW International Airport. Yeah, sorry about the internet issues. But anyway, I was saying, I've been saying that this is the last plane. This is the last plane. There is a saying, one more plane. And since a lot of you are just joining us, I can maybe bring you about another, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, and then I really got to call it quits here. Oh my gosh, the focus! Come on, camera, don't let me down. This is Frontier Flight 3080, arriving from Nashville. And with all Frontier flights, there is a critter on the tail. Let's see what livery this is. Oh, a crane. Or a stork. Piper the White Pelican. Piper the White Pelican. That was on the tail of that Airbus A320 coming in from Nashville. All right, let's see. Sarah Adams says it's 9:18 in Cleveland. Wow. Cleveland. Yes, Cleveland's in the Eastern time zone. Here at O'Hare, we're in the Central time zone. Hope everybody is preparing for daylight savings time to end. We're gonna get an hour of extra sleep soon. That Southwest flight from DFW. And you know what? I just took a look at Flight Radar 24. I'm gonna pan to the cargo area. Oh. Looky here. Who do we have? We have Air China Cargo Flight 8444, which will be departing to Shanghai sooner than later. Looks like it's all packed up and ready to go. It's a Boeing 777 freighter. Oh, yeah, and I see that John was mentioning that too. Flight coming in from the west. And this one is American Airlines 2881 from DFW. Let me actually point you to the plane that I'm talking about. That'll be helpful. Yeah, here's our American Airlines flight from DFW. Another one. From the looks of it, you know, there is a little bit of haze. There is. There is a little bit of haze tonight, and with the low light capabilities that my camera has, one of the effects of me pretty much cranking up the low light capability as high as I can is that there is a little bit of kind of fogginess. But yeah, there is definitely a haze tonight. could be our Air China Cargo's engines. I'm not really sure about that. Looks like it's going to be turning in front of us. And this Air China Cargo is going to be taking off to Shanghai. We can get the tail in there. That this will also it's clear that this aircraft is taxiing to the very, very, very end of the runway. It's a big one. It's a very big one. 777. Speaking of 777, we're still gonna have to wait even longer for the entry into service of the 777X. I do have a contact at Boeing. Oh. I wonder what's going on here. Just probably waiting for a little bit. In the penalty box again. This one, yeah, this one will probably be a 10 left takeoff. I agree, John. Okay, giving all of you a little bit of an update on my battery life. I am nearing a 10% battery remaining. And with that said, I am going to hold myself accountable by saying that our Air China Cargo 777 freighter off to Shanghai that we're looking at will be the last flight of the night. So I want to thank all of you for watching. I am hopefully going to be back out here next weekend. As we say goodbye to Air China Cargo flight 8444 off to Shanghai. You're watching Windy City Runway Live, a brand new plane spotting channel with commentary. There we go. All right, everybody. As we can see, Swiss is making a move. I'm gonna stick to my word. Just want to say thank you all again for watching tonight. It's been fun. It's been fun talking with all of you. I want to say a special thanks to John H., who's been tipping me off on all of the movements as I try to man the camera, take a look at Flight Radar 24 and make sure the audio hasn't dipped out. I want to say thanks to all the others who have been in the chat, who have said hello and left such nice words. I will hopefully be back next weekend, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, to bring you another live stream of Nonstop Live Plane Spotting with commentary from yours truly. So if you have not done so, a really, really good thing or a helpful thing for you to do would to give the video a like. Doesn't hurt. And if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We will be back out here, hopefully next weekend. Thanks, everybody. Thanks again, Ernesto, Sarah, and John. I appreciate you. And we will be right back here next weekend. Have a good night, everybody.